Hello. Well, today we have attended a meeting, one of the regular meetings for the Rotary Club of the Eastern Seaboard here at Diana Garden, and it's having these meetings, of course, as they're coming up to Christmas, and they're looking at what they've done over the last few months. And indeed, we came along to speak to the president, Carl Dyson, who's here to talk about, well, it's something that's been, well, I guess, inherent in your club for a few years, which is clean water.
That's correct, yes. I mean, Thailand, everybody thinks of Thailand as a seaside resort and pleasant places, but unfortunately, once you go out of the main towns into the countryside, you find quite serious poverty, and the water supplies there are very, very poor. Most people are living and using water from the roof, water from a well or water from the river. And all of these are not purified in any way, so the contaminants are high. And we've all covered the problems of child mortality with poor drinking water. Now, up until now, we've been supplying the schools with water filter systems, and these are very expensive but large water filter systems.
Sure.
Now, these were very, very good, and but they only gave the children clean water during the day while they were at school. So when they went home, they were then drinking the water off the roof again out of these clay pots.
Okay.
And so we had to come up with an idea and something that we could do at a cost where we could actually look after the children all the time. And this is when we came up, and we started off with this one. Then for bigger families or the schools, we now use this one, and now for smaller families, we use this one. Okay. And these are water filters that are using gravity. They don't need electricity. They don't need, all you need to do is get the water, pour it in the top, and through this ceramic filter, it's a dual ceramic filter, it has a carbon interior, it filters the water to a 0.1 micron level. Now 0.1 micron removes all bacteria. Bacteria generally is 0.2 and above. Okay. So this removes all bacteria from the water, and through the carbon it takes away the tastes and things like this. So what out the bottom comes perfectly clean drinking water.
Even if it was this, you know, this kind of properly dirty water, if you like.
Absolutely, it can be turbid river water and things like this. It can be really, really pretty foul water, as long as it's not greasy and oily. I mean, greasy and oily will contaminate the filter, and it reduces its life. Okay. But if you just use normal water off the roof or out of the river or from a well, not a problem at all.
Wow.
And in Bangkok right now, they can be used just scooping the water out and putting it in there.
Well, I was just about to say, I mean, given what's happening in Thailand at the moment, I would imagine that these are be very sought after.
Absolutely. And because of that, we've been supplying now 450 of these filters are going this week to Bangkok. We've already supplied 300 with the Rotary clubs. All done by Rotary clubs, and contributions from the Hilton and from our members, Hans Gunther Miller. Thousands of baht have been given, and so we're delivering these packs which have 6 of these water filters all ready to be constructed and made up.
Okay.
With the donations, and it gives them instant water. It's not quick, it is a drip filter.
Sure.
So it takes maybe overnight to 3/4 fill one of these filters, but once it's full, once it's there, you've got water that you can drink. And if you fill it up, go to bed, wake up in the morning, you'll have 15 litres of perfectly clean drinking water.
Unbelievable. I mean, really, for the user, I mean, obviously there's no electricity.
That's correct.
As you say, it's gravity fed. But so the only cost they have is perhaps even getting the initial water, or
that's correct, and
which
usually
is going to be minimal.
Well, in Bangkok right now they have plenty.
Well, they do. I'm sorry, we shouldn't laugh about it.
So, no,
but yeah,
sorry.
All right, okay. So how do you identify now, I mean, other than obviously what's going on nationally and obviously the needs of people in Bangkok, but how do you then identify, well, okay, we've put these filtration systems, the mechanical ones, if you like, into the schools. How do you then identify, well, how do we then get out into the community?
Well, what we've done really through our club is we've chosen the children from the schools, and so the children from the schools. Then the school has listed the families, and the families have come to the school, and we've distributed now in Buriram, Krasang, Chantaburi, on the west in Kanchanaburi, 2 schools that we've already provided water systems to. We've now provided the families of these children with these systems, so they can have clean drinking water 24/7.
24/7. Yeah. So it's not just during school hours.
That's right.
As you say, they can top it up at night. There'll be clean water there in the morning.
Perfect.
Top it up again in the morning. So I guess this one here, how many litres does that do, Carl?
This is 7.5 litres, and because it's a slow process, but if you fill it up by the morning, you will have at least 5 litres of drinking water.
Okay.
Now. That's quite a lot of water. It doesn't sound very much, but try drinking a litre. It's a lot of water.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, and we're not talking about water for bathing and showering and such.
No.
We're talking about drinking water obviously for people's health.
High quality drinking water, and therefore, 5 litres. Once you wake up in the morning, fill it back up again. By the time you come back for lunch, you'll have another 5 litres, and so on.
Okay.
Well,
it just seems remarkably. It's one of those things you look at and you think, well, why isn't this going on everywhere, and why wasn't it thought of sooner? But I guess what's happened is it's been refined over the years.
It has. These water filters, believe it or not, are not available in many places in the world. Switzerland produced them to 0.2 micron, which we've been using, the Katadyn water filter. We've used in most of the schools through matching grants with Rotary clubs. The United Kingdom have them, America have them, and now these ones here, which we're importing, which are 0.1 micron.
Right.
And this technology is very new, although the Phoenicians were using it hundreds of years ago.
An ancient concept, but the technology's been tweaked as we've been coming along.
Exactly, it's been improved, and they've now got it down to a 0.1 fineness, which means it eliminates bacteria. And these are all the E. coli's and really nasties that you get. And
so how long? What is the life expectancy of the filters?
Life expectancy of these filters is 30,000 litres. Now, 30,000 litres, if you're taking it on maybe 15 litres per day, and now 15 litres, it's a lot of water. It's a lot of bottles of water every day. Will last you 5 years. And so with very basic maintenance, just cleaning it every now and again and keeping it clean, it will last you 5 years.
My goodness.
So it's not like some of the domestic products which are sold, unfortunately. They're there because they want you to replace the filter regularly.
Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking of my colour printer, actually.
Same principle.
Get the printer for $0 and you pay a fortune for the ink. Yeah.
The new cartridge every now and again, and it's expensive, yes.
Okay, well listen,
this works out, if you take the 30,000 litres and the basic cost of it, it works out about 0.33 baht per litre.
Wow.
So,
Well, there's no doubt that the work that you're doing here, and in the past, and this is I guess how it's all developing, and you've refined this. You've managed to get these down to the one filter system, and then getting that out to the people. And I'm assuming also that some of these people are in remote areas as well, where perhaps electricity is something that they would take for granted.
That was one of the prime factors, yes.
Right.
I mean, in some of the countries, Laos, we've been to, the houses, they have nothing. I mean, it's a tin shack with a sala outside. But yes, no electricity, no running water.
Wow. This is pride of place, like a high-end cocktail cabinet in the corner.
We had one man who built an amazing stand for it immediately. He went there with his machete and chopped up and made a stand for it. It saves lives. It's something that they really want.
Sure. Well, it's great stuff. Okay, Carl, I'm going to switch topics because this is your. Well, we're filming this on the 1st of November, and Christmas is coming up, and your club every year you have your Christmas market, but this year you're changing it somewhat. You've changed, because you've changed venues. As a club, you used to meet at the Marriott, you now meet here at Diana Garden.
That's correct.
And with that change, I'm assuming you've decided it's time for a little bit of a revamp.
That's right. We've the Christkindle Fair. It used to be the Christkindle Market. The Christkindle Markets are a European thing, and I have to say I made a very serious gaffe when I was on radio, and I said it was a Christmas candle market, but it's Kindle means for children, and so being Scottish like yourself, I didn't understand that, and I thought it was a candle market. But we've changed the venue. We're now here at the Diana Garden Resort, and they have a superb venue at their conference suite. And so we've moved in there. It's nearer to the Sunkenvit Road. It's easier access, plenty of car parking.
Indeed, yes.
And so we've now got the traders coming from all over Thailand to come and sell goods and special items for Christmas. But we have carol singers, we have Thai dancers, we will have a Santa's Grotto where children can come and visit Santa and receive a small prize. There's our major tombola. And for 25 baht, I think it is, 25 baht, you can buy a tombola ticket and win from a motorcycle, a really nice Suzuki Smash, strange name for a motorcycle, but never mind, Suzuki Smash motorcycle. It's brand new, beautiful motorcycle. The joint first prize is also a trip for 2 flights and hotels to Phuket. So the hotel and the flights, the whole thing's included. I think the rack rate was something like 35,000 bahts worth, so it's a very, very good prize. There's a whole host of prizes, hundreds and hundreds of prizes, and so we hope as many people would be lucky, all for 25 baht. The rest, we hope to make a little bit of profit. The rest will go to the children and Christmas bags and deprived children in Thailand.
Sure. Well, excellent. Well done. It's on the 3rd of September, which is, December, which is a Saturday.
Saturday,
right? And it's 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. And, you know, for me, there's a nice connection here, Carl, because I often interview your fellow Rotarians as a precursor to all of this at the Jesters Children's Fair, which is held here at Diana. And this year, of course, due to the localised flooding that we had, the Jesters Fair, well, it wasn't quite cancelled, but it certainly didn't live up to its former glories. So there you go. You've got an opportunity to come back to Diana Garden on Saturday, the 3rd of December. Come along, and you know what? It's going to be a fun day. It's not the full Sunday like they would have at Jesters, and it'll be a different theme. This is going to be Christmas. And tell me, have you seen a Santa's Grotto before in Pattaya? You haven't?
No.
Who is Santa going to be, do you know? Or you can't tell
That's
me.
going to be a secret.
He's going to be Santa.
It is indeed. You can also come along and have a nice, inexpensive glass of champagne just to get you in the mood. Steve Reiser every year sponsors 48 bottles of champagne, and our other club members have sponsored the remaining amount, so we now have 60 bottles of champagne to be sold, and I think it's only 100 baht for a glass of champagne, and you can actually enjoy the...
Well, I'll try and get all my interviews done, and then I'll enjoy a nice glass of bubbly for 100 baht.
Excellent. Well done, Paul.
Okay, so there you go. A date for your diary. And one final question, Carl. If people are watching this and they're interested in the work that you're doing as a club, and I know there's a few Rotary clubs in town, but you know this Water for Life and the whole thing, the way it's went over the years. If people are interested in getting in touch with you, how do they do that?
Well, we have a website which is www.rotary-es.org, which is the same as the Rotary International, apart from we have -es.
Okay. For the Eastern Seaboard.
That's right, for Eastern Seaboard part. They're welcome every Tuesday at 11:30. We have a meeting. They'd be welcome to attend and come along and see what happens firsthand. And I have to say, any donations would be really, really welcome. we're not a charity as such. We're Rotarians. We work towards doing as much good as we can, and so any funds we get will be put to good causes, such as the water filters or blankets for children, even Christmas bags for children in hospitals and things like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as Christmas is coming up, of course in Thailand, the good thing is to give. You can give by giving your time here every Tuesday at the Rotary Club of Eastern Seaboard at Diana Garden, or come along on December the 3rd. Carl, nice to see you. Thanks very much.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye.